This is the Shark Tank, where hopeful job candidates get a once-in-a-lifetime chance to pitch the sharks in hopes of getting a highly coveted internship or job. They must convince the sharks they have the skills they're looking for, or they walk away with nothing. No job. If the sharks are impressed, they are ready to invest using their own money, and they're willing to fight each other for a piece of the action. Who are the sharks? They are self-made business experts worth billions. Kevin O'Leary is a shrewd venture capitalist who made his fortune selling a children's educational company for over $4 billion. Barbara Corcoran went from waiting tables in Manhattan to building the city's premier $2 billion real estate empire. And Mark Cuban, notorious billionaire entrepreneur, is a tech guru and outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks. The following are actual interviews between the candidates and the sharks for positions in their respective companies. First into the Shark Tank is Mackenzie Bass, a junior from Dunn, North Carolina.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie, and I go to school at UNC Wilmington, which has the most beautiful campus. I'm majoring in comm studies with a sociology minor, and I'm involved with the Association for Campus Entertainment and the Communication Studies Society student organizations. And I completed an internship last fall with Freaker USA. In my spare time, I like to work as an extra on set. You might have even seen me in Sleepy Hollow. Hi, Sharks. Thanks so much for the opportunity to meet with you today. The reason why I'm here is because I'm looking for an internship with one of you sharks. I love money. I love making money. I love spending money, and I know you love making money too.
Thanks for coming in today, Mackenzie. Can you tell us about some of your strengths?
I mean, I'm pretty great at everything. I'm outgoing and friendly. People tell me I'm a people person.
What is one of your weaknesses?
Well, sometimes I run late for things, but never more than 10 to 15 minutes. Totally not a big deal. I've pretty much perfected the art of being the last one in the room, but not so late that I have to run into the meeting room. You know, just the right amount.
That's quite an outfit you've got on there.
Thanks, I spent hours on this outfit. I always wear these shoes when I hit the clubs on the weekends, and I got this dress at Forever 21.
What were you thinking when you put this on today?
I was thinking that suits are boring and overrated anyway, so I decided to wear my favorite outfit instead.
Well, if you don't mind, my boring self would like to know where you see yourself in 5 years.
Well, I really want to be the CEO of Facebook because I am all over social media. Like, I swear I have more friends than Beyonce.
Look, Mackenzie, I've heard enough. I just don't think you have what it takes to be a new hire. I'm out.
Well, the Mavs aren't winning right now anyways.
Mackenzie, do you have any work samples that you can show us?
Why, yes, I do. As you can see, I've taken multiple classes in communication, like business and professional communication, desktop publishing, and public speaking.
I see you've taken a variety of classes, but what is this exactly? Breakfast?
I had a bit of coffee this morning when I was putting my portfolio together, but I swear it was a one-time thing.
Okay, I don't believe that, so I'm out.
But it was an accident.
Honestly, Mackenzie, this portfolio is awful. It's unorganized. It smells like a Starbucks caramel macchiato. And your artifacts, where are they?
Oh, those, they're in the bag, but I only put 2 in there.
So you made this brochure?
Well,
Did you write the copy for this
I
brochure?
made it for a fake company for this class. I helped do the research and I made copies for the presentation.
Mackenzie, you're obviously not prepared today. Your answers are not thoughtful, your portfolio is unimpressive, and your dress screams college night at Sidebar.
Look, Mackenzie, I'm sure you mean well, but this just isn't going to cut it. I heard UNCW has a great career center that you could have gone to get help with mock interviews. So I'm sorry, but you're going to have to go home.
But
No buts. Just come back again next time.
I just don't understand what the problem was. I mean, who wouldn't want to hire me? I'm a total people person, and I even brought my own portfolio. Plus, my outfit looked great.
Next into the Shark Tank is Taylor Waddell. Let's see if she can answer the shark's questions and make the cut.
My name is Taylor Waddell, and I'm a senior at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington. I will graduate in 2 months with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies. I'm a member of Lambda Pi Eta Honor Society. I have a 3.9 cumulative GPA, and I'm currently an intern for the Cape Fear Community College Foundation. I'm excited about graduating and pursuing a career in the public relations field in the Southeast.
Thanks for coming in, Taylor. Can you tell us about some of your strengths?
Yes, well, I'm a hard worker, I'm a team player, and I'm not afraid to take on a challenge. For example, this past semester, I was a co-coordinator for Rock for a Cure, which is a breast cancer benefit. I was in charge of the online social media, as well as managing the raffle. I even had an on-air interview with Port City Daily Radio, which was incredibly nerve-wracking because I had never done anything like that before, but it was also really exciting. In fact, I brought a copy of the interview in my portfolio if you'd like to see it.
Absolutely. Thanks, that's great. Wow, great response.
Each of us has different management styles. Some might say I'm a bit too abrasive and direct.
Oh, really?
Could you tell us a little bit about your ideal work environment, what it would look like?
I work best in an environment with structure. I also like to receive a lot of feedback from my colleagues and supervisors, and I want to feel valued as a part of the group. And if I feel valued, I'll do whatever I can to make sure we are successful.
It's nice to finally see someone in the Shark Tank who's dressed for success. Your answers are great so far, but could you tell us about a time that you failed and what you learned from this situation?
Yes. In my Public Relations 2 class, we developed a print advertisement for our client that my team really loved, and our client really hated it. And it was a bit discouraging at first, but we swallowed our pride and went back to the drawing board and ended up developing a brochure that they really liked. So I learned that through this process, feedback isn't always positive, so you just have to not take it personally and move on. I also brought a copy of my brochure in my portfolio if you'd like to see it.
I don't need to see it, I believe you, but it's great that you brought it with you.
So I see here on your resume that it says that you're proficient in German. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, actually, I lived in Europe this summer, and I was predominantly in Germany where I was able to practice my skills every day.
Very nice. So would you be confident with speaking with German clients?
Yeah, absolutely. I would just like to enroll in a class or two just to make sure that I'm maintaining those skills. Like any skill, you have to constantly keep working at it, but I'm in a German class right now, and it's going really well.
I'd like to know how you utilize social media applications like Yelp to find new business investments within the United States. Let's see if she's prepared for this one.
That's a great question. First, I would look into the region that we're investigating, so that way I can narrow down our marketing options. Then I would look into the businesses that have opened within the past 5 years and also look at their reviews. And with that, I could narrow down our investing options. I would then present all of this data to you, and we would decide which options seem the most appealing.
I've heard enough. I want to make you an offer. How does a paid postgraduate internship at my LA office sound?
Sounds pretty pathetic to me. How about an account assistant job at one of my companies in Raleigh, starting at $50,000, and we'll work our way up from there?
Step aside, boys. I have an offer for you too. Taylor, I could really use a person like you to help maintain the structure of my main company. You could fill one of my openings as a communication coordinator in New York. You would start off entry level, but there's a lot of room for growth. Starting salary would be $60,000.
Well, I'll tell you, you've done something very amazing here. You have an offer from all 3 sharks. What are you going to do?
UNCW senior Taylor Waddell has offers from all 3 sharks.
Taylor, you've done quite well for yourself. You have an offer from all 3 sharks. I've offered you a paid postgraduate internship in LA with a value of priceless. Mark has offered you a position in Raleigh for $50,000, and Barbara has offered you a position in New York for $60,000. What are you going to do?
Well, before I decide, I have a few questions for you sharks. First, what opportunities for advancement will I have working with you?
We have all sorts of opportunities for employees to prove their worth. After 6 months, we do a performance evaluation, and so after your trial period, I can see you moving from an assistant to a manager position.
Okay, that's good to hear. Barbara, would there be any opportunity to transfer if I didn't like working in the big city?
Oh, absolutely. I have businesses in 25 states. If you can find a way to make yourself an asset, I can certainly find a way to make sure that you're happy. We women need to stick together.
Wow, this is going to be a lot tougher than I thought. Mark, is there any travel involved in the position that you're offering?
Yes, there's definitely travel involved. Sometimes we go to trade shows, or you'll have to travel to go to present to clients. And every single year we go on an annual company retreat to somewhere in the exotic. So would that be a problem for you?
No, not at all.
I'd have to say, Taylor, you've exceeded our expectations. You look professional, you answered our questions thoughtfully, and your portfolio was outstanding. Any of the three of us would be lucky to have you.
Thank you all so much for your offers.
Taylor, it's time to make a decision. Who do you want to work for?
This is incredibly difficult, but I think I'm going to have to go with Mark Cuban. It's a great opportunity, and it's located exactly where I want to be.
Yes.
Congratulations.
You're making a big mistake. You're dead to me.
Thank you all so much. I chose Mark because he seems to really believe in me. He's pretty laid back, and he has a lot of partnerships with cancer charities, which is something that I'm very passionate about. And he's a big sports fan like me. So I'm excited. I have a big girl job now.